Hello and welcome. Today we're going to take a look at the comic book shop located at Islands of Adventure at Universal. Now this thing is absolutely massive and it is packed full of lots and lots of different toys by different companies. You can see you've got the huge Doctor Doom in the bottom left, and you've got the Thanos artwork. As we come up, you've got a lot of props and replicas as well. So you can see $325 for the massive Stormbreaker, and they get bigger and bigger as we go around, and they are done by some companies that I've never seen before. But you can see you've got all of the different gauntlets, Infinity Gauntlets, the nano bits and pieces. They have everything Marvel related and X-Men related within this store. So if you are an X-Men fan, this is a perfect location for you because they have so many different models from different companies. Some of the companies I've never heard of, like Q-Fig for example, and there's some others. And then when we get into the really serious models, which are about $4,500, those things are massive. But you can see lots and lots of X-Men characters all available. Some of them are just under the normal Hasbro stuff. Other bits and pieces are under completely different licensing. So if you want to fill me in the comments below, let me know exactly what is what, because I have not seen half of these before. Like I said, some of them are huge, as is the price. Some of them aren't too bad, but what I really do like is you've got lots and lots of really nice artwork around the outside of this store as well. Now this is one of 4 different shops in a small land, so you are spoiled with regards to if you're a toy fan in this video. And if you like your clothing, your mugs, cups and things like that, there are other stores available located closer to the Superman ride and other sections of the park as well. So this superhero section is massive, but it is very Spider-Man and X-Men heavy, but they have all of the other characters available in this store. As you can see, you've got them from all of the different films as well. So you've got Wakanda coming up in a little bit, you've got Ghost Spider just down there, you've got a lot of the normal Spider-Man characters. And as we pan through and round, there'll be lots of others with different box artwork that I've never seen before. So some of you might have seen them, had them in your collection, got rid of them, rebought them, whatever it is that you like to do. But a lot of the bits and pieces that we're looking at now is not the theming from the actual land itself. But what I really do like is those oversized posters up at the top, and then this thing. Look at the size of this. I think this is about $4,500, and look what it stood on. I do believe that is a Sentinel's head. So that is Venom-Paw. It's $4,375. That thing is absolutely outstanding. Obviously, massive price. Good luck getting that back through the airport. I'm not even too sure how you'll be able to get that home. But you can see you've got the normal Marvel Legends just in there. So they had a wave in at the time. And then you're coming through. And then you've got some more Spider-Man. And underneath that, you've got some pop vinyls. Very, very sort of grouped together with regards to all of the different kind of theming. So this is when the Wakanda Forever was out. And then you can see you've got Mojo down at the bottom. And then as we come through, I think we've got a couple of other bigger models to have a look at. And there is a little bit of Lego there as well. So there is some Marvel Lego in there for if you are watching this from the Lego side of the channel. But you can see lots and lots to pick from. So that's $1,200 for the Venom, and then there we have the Infinity Saga, and I have that in my own collection. And also you've got these really cool t-shirts as well. So if you are a hoodie or a t-shirt fan, $1,200, there we go for the Venom, and then the Spider is $1,700. So which is your favorite out of those 3? And I think there is a few more as well. And then you've got the Avengers Campus, I think, or Endgame shall I say, that is available, and that's actually directly behind me. I've just built that set. You know, you've got this huge Vision, and then across from there you've got some more bits and pieces. I think that is another Stan Lee one, and then underneath that you've got some really, really effective models. So that is $655. I'm not too sure. It says shipping is available, but I don't know if it is for international, because I've got something directly in the way. But if you know of what these are, let me know. And if you'd like ever to get one in your collection, what one would you want to get? Because like I said, some of these companies I've never heard of before. Some of them obviously I have, but that does look very, very effective. And that newspaper looks absolutely huge as well. And that Iron Man looks very, very effective. And you've got a really nice looking Luke Cage down at the bottom just there. And then you've got Captain Carter as well. But I don't know who they're from, but I think the box artwork looks really, really smart. The next thing that looks really smart is the amount of comics you can get from here. Yes, it is a comic store, so you can just pick and choose which edition you wanted. You can see what front cover is on the side, and you can just pull them out and then obviously take them back to your hotel room if you want to, and then you can just have them in your collection, which I think is a really, really nice touch. Now, more models. I think that's $680, I think that said. And then as we're coming through, the big blue one's going to be very, very pricey, but I didn't zoom in on that, so that's a schoolboy error. And then as we're coming through, you again spoiled for choice with regards to everything that is available. So If you could have had one thing, so that is obviously the Whiplash from the original Iron, I don't want to say is it Iron Man or Iron Man 2, and then up and round you've got the Avengers Age of Ultron, so that's a big Hulkbuster. They are all going to be very, very pricey. Then you've got a rather large Juggernaut as well. I think he looks better than how Vinnie Jones did it. And then coming through, you've got they're just resin statues, so never seen those before. I'm sure some of you will be like, yeah, I've had them, sold them. Coming up, I think they just get better and better. I really do like that Captain Shield with regards to how it's broken. And then I would imagine they might rotate the stock quite a lot in here. And it'd be really interesting to see if I ever went back just how different it is. Now, there are lots and lots of Deadpool. I do like a good bit of Deadpool. They have some really funny t-shirts and all the different bags, so you can see what they are. And then underneath, you've got some nice hoodies and things. I had the opportunity of picking up one of these hoodies, but instead I picked up a Jurassic Park one instead when I got caught out in the rain. But I do like the different type of merchandise they have absolutely everywhere. And if you like your mugs and cups and things like that, they have a small selection here, a much larger selection elsewhere. And that's a really nice picture of Stan Lee. I bet that would have a lot of money. And then again, you've got some more larger statues of Iron Man. And then underneath that, you've got a Venomized somebody, I'm not too sure who that's going to be. Then you've got Gwen, I do believe, and then through from there you've got another Spidey. All over, they are absolutely everywhere. So if you are a Spider-Man fan, I'm sure one of those will be in your collection at some point in some sort of form. And then underneath that we have got all of the Avengers, and then you've got them from just the different films as well. Some of them are in outfits I've never seen before, some of them obviously from all of the main films themselves, but they are rather good looking. So that Hulk looks massive, but I think that was only $60, but I don't know if that includes the base. And then you've obviously got a big Wolverine coming through. I think that's a Beast that's upside down. And then you have got obviously Thor with all of his amazing bits and pieces. Now I'm watching this through a very small screen, so I do apologise if it's on a delay or I'm absolutely making a meal out of it, because I reckon I'm about 80% of the way there. I'm sure I've made a couple of mistakes, but to be honest, I really don't care. It is what it is. You guys and girls can correct me as we go along. Again, looking at some of these, I don't recognise some of the box artworks. I don't know who these are by. I don't know what part of the world you can get these from. Some of these might be, like I said, exclusive to the park. If they are, let me know and let everybody else know in the comments below, because it's always nice to get park exclusives. And then obviously if you can get these elsewhere online, so it saves the box getting damaged or filling up your suitcase, then at least you know you can still get them from different places. But it does look like they have a full selection of absolutely everything from everybody. And there's some of your signed memorabilia, so you can see you've got Captain Marvel up at the top, and then coming down you have got the stuff from WandaVision. They think they look really cool together. And then underneath that you've got the white Magneto, and then you've got more Deadpool, and then you've got some bits and pieces for the Incredible Hulk. Spoil. So I'm only reading this out in case you can't see it very clearly, but I'm sure it's coming through fine. You got a lot of Loki stuff, I think, as well. So they're really cool Loki bags. And that is another thing that they did really, really well. The different types of bags that they had, and just how well made they were as well. So with the Jurassic Park ones, you could open them up. Obviously, you can see there, look, you've got the nice leather bag for the Deadpool, and he's just on his little unicorn. And then you've got the spider bag. And then up, you've got other different types of bits and pieces. So you've got adult bags and children's bags, and then you've got the really nice sort of wallets and purses and things along those lines as well. So if you really did want a bag for whatever reason, again, you've got plenty to pick from and select from. But in the comments below, let us know if there's anything that's caught your eye. If you are going to be going here and you think, yes, I want to get one thing to remember the day, what would it be if you had no budget whatsoever? Or if somebody said, yeah, I'll buy you anything in the shop, what is it that you would like? Now, this is one of the shops that are very, very heavily stocked. So you can see they have everything, including all the different toy cars and things like that. Like I said, this is one of 4 shops. All the other shops are just as heavily stocked as this, because some of the other videos that we've uploaded, they've seemed to be a bit empty, whereas this one seems to be very, very full and has a very good selection. I think that says Marvel Select up at the top on there, so yes, they are. So there's some of your Marvel Select action figures, so you again pick and choose if you wanted any of those. But guys, I am slowly starting to run out of time, so if you can like this video and subscribe to the channel, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Again, comments below, let us know what you think of the store. Have you been here before? Hopefully, if you have, you had a good time, and I think I managed to get almost everything in shop. I think we went through everything. One or two of the little bits and pieces that was directly behind me when I walked in is what we're going to finish on. So I think we've got 3 more things to look at, and then we'll be absolutely done. But that's $1,800 for that. And then as we come through, you got $190 for that one, $230 for the one just above. That does look very, very effective. And then I think there's another one just as we wrap round. I think there was another glove there that we missed because those people were in the way. And then you got all this nice artwork on the wall, $475 for that. And then you got the WandaVision stuff, and then you got other bits and pieces that are signed, or they have like a cine bit on the inside of it. But guys, if you can like this video and subscribe to the channel, that'd be absolutely fantastic. But as always, thank you very much for watching. You lot take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Ta-da.